Hey, look. Hi, everybody. It's Chris at Disney Baker and producer Preston here. And we have definitely some friends behind us. Adventures with Gonzo and the Vibrate Project. Woo! We're here. Okay. Hi, everybody. So I am Chris at Disney Baker, and we are going to bake live today from Baltimore, Maryland. And we are in the McDevitt kitchen. So we're going to not burn it down. Not burn it down. Fire extinguishers are available. We have suppression systems built into the ceiling. If anything catches fire, we will all turn into dust, white dust. But that's not going to happen. So first things first, we're going to have some giveaways throughout the stream today. We're going to be making vanilla cream cake cupcakes with buttercream icing. We're going to be using melting chocolates. We do have a house full of people, so this is a house amazing audio, fantastic. You'll probably see kids running by having a good time. It'll be great. We're going to melt down some melting chocolate. We're going to dip pretzel rods, and then we're going to roll them in some jimmies and some mini chocolate chips. And we may take some of that cream cake batter, and we may make some what most people call out on Long Island or in New York City. We may make some black and whites. So hello, everyone in chat. A hat's off today to my executive director today, Chris Dadbills. He'll be running everything that you're going to see on from every camera direction. All right, so we've got a couple cameras go. So, Preston, did you want to say hi to everybody in chat before we get started? All right, go ahead, Preston.
Hello, Katie.
Katie TY. Yep.
Stacy Rogers.
We can say Mike. Let's say Mike.
Walking with the Woods. Stephanie Kramer.
Okay, we're up to date. Fantastic. So now, look. Somebody's in the background. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, man. Man of the hour, it's Pete. All right, so here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to have press the corner around here.
Hold on. There's 150, family-friendly channels featured where? Right there. No, where?
Excuse me. The Live Place, your channel for friendly live streaming.
There you go.
My partner in crime is not even helping.
Gonzo's not singing this morning. Would you like another dog treat?
Yes, the apple one.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Don't eat a dog treat on camera.
Give me that cookie.
Get him
So
a cookie.
if my mods could put the live place in the link, Dean at the live place. Happily everybody, how are you? We appreciate everybody being here. I'll tell you what, if you haven't heard, when we did our morning stream, I hit 300 subs. So thank you everyone. Thank you everyone for your hard work. Thank you everyone that's helped me get this far. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be in subs.
Gonzo's going to eat a dog treat.
Okay, so this is a dog. That's a dog treat.
Oh, the dog cookies.
He's gonna.
You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
That's why I gave it to him, because he ate one, so it tasted fine. He tried one of the pepperoni ones.
It's
really not bad.
Do you have the box that those come in? Okay. Yeah, that's a dog. That's a dog treat. I'm sorry. What'd you say, wolf? Oh, he said wolf. And so if you don't know why Gonzo enjoys those so much, so you have to understand that those treats are designed for dogs and or animals. And seeing that Gonzo is here, what did you say earlier?
I didn't say anything.
You referenced something. I don't know. That's what it was. So that's why he likes them. So they're designed for him. So there's Ed and Mindy, and then we're just gonna have a good time. So get. Oh, you can look anywhere you want. Right now, it's this one. That's right now. It's this one.
This is what the 70s adult film thing was just like. There was 17 cameras and 35 mics. And
I'll get.
It looked like Baker with a mustache.
That's funny. So what we're going to do is we're going to announce what we're going to do for our giveaways today. So through the stream, did you want to say something, Ed? Hi, Ed. This is Ed from the BakerBake Project. So,
Would you like to eat a dog treat?
No, come on, man.
so, so the nice thing about what today is of course this is definitely family here. You can probably already get the vibe. And the one thing that when you do a live recording like this, you definitely want to have good commentary, which we definitely will have today. But you want to be able to hear that commentary. So not only do I have my boom mic on, is we also have an ambient mic, and that is set over here on the table. So anybody that comes into the kitchen and has commentary with us or conversation with us, we'll be able to hear them, and you'll be able to hear them. So that's a great thing. So let's get started. Let's announce what we're going to give away today. So, but first, we do have two honorary helpers today. And for our honorary helpers, we got them. You can go ahead, Chris, and see if you can get that up on the other. There we go.
Look at Dad Bill's doing executive producer.
That was maybe not so clear. Maybe we'll go back to this one.
He texted
So
me
these
earlier.
are Chef Mickey baking hats, and this one is for Preston.
Dad Bill's texted me and said, Gonzo who? When it comes to-
And there were two more. No.
Live on YouTube, and you cannot
Oh.
run.
This one is for Amber. Okay. Okay. And this one is for me, but we also have a set. I have one of these at home, which goes along with this set of towels for your kitchen.
Are you looking? Are you watching?
And it'll also go along with the Chef Mickey apron.
Better get in the stream, Ed. Try to win.
Okay. So of course, you need to be a subscriber of the channel. You need to be in chat when we do these.
Oh, Gonzo, subscribe.
Okay.
Better subscribe.
So- and Gonzo is just now subscribing to the channel. So, but what I wanted to do as a gift for the McDevitt family for opening up their home to me, let me do this. There is a whole set of these that will go to them for their kitchen. So whenever they adorn these, they can remember that there were high flames, lots of firemen, and they'll have a new house when they wear these. So, okay. So these are yours, and the hat is yours, but I need to borrow it today because I have to be one of the Mickey chefs.
Is Amber handling the eggs or?
No, I will not touch the eggs. I do.
We're going to need help.
I'm a fear of
Petrified
eggs.
of eggs.
Like
She's
a phobia
terrified
of eggs.
We'll need help with eggs.
Yes.
So here we are.
And Angela made fun of me for it the entire time
Amber.
we were in Disney.
Ta-da.
What is happening?
Here we are.
I have ears.
Come shoot us and get it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, that's Baker.
You asked too many questions. Okay, so that'll be one of our giveaways. More than likely, that'll be the last giveaway. So the first giveaway we're going to have is a Figment. This is the Figment hat that came from Epcot.
If you leave those here, I will ship them for you.
That will go.
I'm going to the post office this week. I will ship them.
That's fantastic. Well,
AKA
thank you.
Amber's one.
Thank you. Thank you. And it also comes with a set of dish towels for your kitchen. And it also comes with a Epcot Food and Wine Festival apron. Okay? So that would be the first giveaway we're going to give away. And my amazing executive producer, Dad Bills, will make sure everybody's name's on the wheel. And then the second giveaway is going to be an Apple Orchard hat from the Food and Wine Festival 2021, which also comes with its own set of dish towels. And it also comes with its own apron. An awesome apron. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get baking. Mindy,
Sir.
Are you going to supervise?
Yes.
Okay.
Stand here, make sure you're doing it right.
Okay. Can you possibly just not too far away, maybe just in your room on your bed, and then when we need it for the drawing, we can do it. Okay. So we're good to go here. So here's get all. Oh, bonjour. Bonjour. All right. So I do have on the left-hand side here, I have my iPad, so I can be reading chat. MMR, welcome aboard. Chris Dye, Mike Beecham. Again, Dad Bills, thank you so much. Paul Ingalls here. Thank you. Everybody give me a nice little smiley face and thumbs up for all my amazing mods today. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you guys coming in. That's the producer did not know he was running a spinning wheel. 1 moment, please. Well, we don't have to do it right this second, but just wanted to give you a heads up on that. I think that was in your contract, Chris. It's under where it says fine print. All right, let's get this party started. All right, so
Yeah.
all right, guys. So we're gonna have some fun in the big Mickey Mouse suitcase, the black and white one. If you can get that, open that up. There should be a small white extension cord rolled up in there. Can you bring that to me, please? All right. So excuse my back to the camera. All right. And you all know, if you've joined me before, you know, the one thing that you always have to do is when you're cooking in or baking, this is the camera that's right over the sink. So what we're going to do is, you got a dish towel? You have a dish towel or a towel we can wipe our hands with this? Thanks. We're just going to, yes. Can you plug it in over there? And we're going to drop it here. And we're going to use it for the electric mixer. And then we'll use it here for the mixer. Excellent. Thanks. Stop. And did you see the pretzels anyway? All right, that's okay. You can leave them there. Yeah, that's cool. I just wanted to make sure I brought them, or Miss Vanessa would have to make a trip. Oh, thank you. All right, so first things first is we're going to wash our hands.
I'll use the other bathroom.
Yep, and Preston's going into the other room to wash his hands. Yeah. Okay. So Minnie said,
Why you don't use soap? Don't get water? You gotta wash your hands with soap.
don't believe him, folks.
Dude, man, we look so good in camera.
I look good lower. See, and so seeing that this is my very first on location bake, we would definitely want to welcome everyone. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for my 300 subscribers. I hit 300 this morning on our setup here. Thank you for being patient this morning. We had a couple of just glitches. We were on location. This is the first time I've been on location. So I think our setup went pretty smooth. And again, Flipper, I owe you, dude. Flipper came in and went through my audio and helped me fix my audio so we could use it. And I really appreciate that. Thank you. And I can't express how grateful I am. And all right, Preston, you're good. Amber, did you wash your hands? Did you wash your hands? Okay. Okay. Oodalali Lane came in. Eric's here. Here's a towel for you. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to use those a little bit later. Can you get us a mixing bowl about that big?
You have a camera?
a bowl. Yep. Ceramic or glass. Do you have a glass or ceramic bowl? That will work. Yes.
I'm hoping it's not stale.
Hey. Yep. I need. You have a measuring cup.
I love.
We're live.
Oh, hi.
We're live.
Hello, everyone.
You have a camera there. A camera there. Camera here. And the camera there. So we're covered. All right. Can I get a pencil and paper?
We've got names I have already forgotten.
I'm Eric.
It's right there.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm Tina. Can you forget? I thought let's mix the glitter in a cup. Then we'll have
Thank you. Yep.
So there's we like sparkles. Thank you. You did. Thank you. They are very temperamental.
They're like squishy.
You can talk. They can hear you.
Do you want me to go get them from downstairs?
All right. So I have.
And then can you take him to the room? If you're gonna hang out there, just hang out. But if not, are you a Harry Potter fan?
I am.
Okay, so it's like when they're in Bellatrix Lestrange as well.
Why didn't you get like the back?
Touch things and then more kids grow.
Well, if we do it at the church, we just hang it up. If we do it out back, we do it at the church, so we don't have to bring it up. So therefore, we do it in the church. Like on the side.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Any others is awesome.
I'll be all right. We'll figure it out. There's a little itsy-bitsy.
All right. So my executive producer is actually on Insta with me. So if he needs me, I'll be here. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Everybody wants to know what are we baking? What are you baking, Baker? What are you baking, Baker? You go ahead and put that away if you would, please. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Chris, if you want to go multiples or one or two multiples, that way we can. You want to pick up the people that are coming in the kitchen and saying hello. That could be cool. They're going to be going in and out. They do not need. They do not need to get a fast pass or a Genie Plus because this ride will just go fast all on its own. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up our extension cord here. And everybody says, well, what are you making? All right, so what we're going to make is we're going to make cream cake cupcakes because cupcakes are Pete's favorite. So we're going to make cream cake cupcakes. So we do have some batter here. We've got a measuring cup. And you know what? I think what we might do, that's a good one. That's a good one. Maybe we'll turn that one. What do you think? We can turn this one a little bit this way. There we go. There we go. I think that's great. All right, so we can turn that one. All right, so the first thing that we want to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to lightly season the top of our cupcake pans. So, and I'm going to show Preston how to do one, and then we're going to do the rest. And the reason you want to season the top of your cupcake tray is sometimes you're going to get batter, and you're going to get batter that's going to be too much traffic. Not complaining, just making a statement. You're going to get, you come on in. So you're going to get batter that's going to drip sometimes on these, okay? And it's going to happen, so don't worry about it. So just take, and we're going to use this one just because it's canola. And then you're just going to lightly coat the top of it. Okay, and you can do it two ways. You can do it before you add your paper liner, or you can do it after you add your paper liner. You say, well, what's the difference? If you're going to be presenting these like out to a dinner, and you're going to be going out to dinner with somebody, putting them on a table with a nice white tablecloth or something, and people were going to be holding their pinky out while they're eating them, what you might want to do is put your liner in first and then spray the top. Okay? That way the oil won't get adhered and soak into your paper liner. All right? So Preston just watched me do that. So what I'm going to do is let all the other assistants join in on the fun of that. So we're going to go ahead and do all of these. These liners here are going to be a little bit big for here, which means that cupcake's just going to be a little bit taller, where this cupcake's going to be a little bit wider. So feel free. And then I'm going to move on. And then once you get them, you can actually stack them on top of each other like that and cross stack them. So we're making yellow cream cake cupcakes because Pete likes moist cupcakes. Correct?
That's Latino left. Guys, you cannot be running in here during the stream, please.
They took my taser. I had a taser. They took it away. Just saying. Just saying. Right? Taser. Taser. They're very effective, yes. It's amazing how fast they stop. And they just jump around on the floor like a fish. All right, so we're gonna go get. We're gonna get a glass. 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 Do you have another one of these?
A little one? I have a little one.
Sure.
Now look at these eggs.
Stop.
They're nice.
Excellent. Great.
They're nice eggs.
Okay.
If I don't wash them, get rid.
Okay. So anytime you're dealing with eggs, just keep in mind eggs do transform salmonella. All right. So you want to be really careful not to get your egg whites or your egg yolks all on anything else in your table. So try to make sure that you just keep that contained. And then when you're done using actually your eggs, you got to make sure you're washing your hands. So we need 1 pound, 12 ounces of eggs. Now, this won't hold 5 pounds. So do we have one that's maybe bigger? And if not, then we can do a half batch. Well, I have my pastry chef assistants looking for things. Ah, beautiful. That's good. And definitely. And then I'm going to give you this one back. And I'll give you that one back. I'd rather have that one. Yes. This one, and you can have that one back. Okay, great. Fantastic. That's great. So we're going to use 2 different bowls. We're going to make 2 small batches. We're going to divide our batter up just because, and if you need more, here's more. Yep. Okay. All right, so we are using a cream cake mix, okay, and our cream cake mix was kindly supplied by Bakery Express, and we talked about Bakery Express earlier. They are a phenomenal company here in Baltimore, and they service 7-Eleven, and I used to work for them years ago. All right, so let's look at that camera. Let's see if we can do. That's the one. And Amber, if you just want to move to your left a little, this way. There you go. Come in. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. And I can see the monitor, so that's good. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna divide this mix up, not by weight. It was weighed out to us, but we're not gonna mix it. We're not gonna divide it by weight. So, do you recall? I think it was the Mickey Mouse luggage. Mickey Mouse piece of luggage, the red one, the small Mickey Mouse one. Could you open that up? And that should have all the baking tools that I brought. Can you double check that? And can you bring that in here, the whole thing? Thanks. So what we're going to do is we're going to get one of my baking knives, and we're going to use that because anytime you're dealing with flour, if you take flour and just put it in a cup and you just keep tapping it, the air is going to keep coming out, and you're going to compress your flour. In the olden days, they would call a cup of flour a scant, and you scoop it in there, and it would just be, yep, yeah. Is that the one? Are they in there? Cool. You bring it over here for me, and you can open it up and just flip it. And it's got one of my baker's pastry knives in it. It's a flat blade with a handle. A bigger one. Just like that, but bigger. Yep. There it is. Great. Yep. You can bring them both out. Yep. All right. Great. So Preston went and got me a couple of my tools that I brought. So that's magic. See that? All right. So what we're going to do is we want our dry ingredients to be even. All right, so what I'll do is I'll show you guys, and I'll let you do it. There's nothing you can mess up here. That's the one thing about baking. We're not baking for the president or anybody. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fill that up. We didn't pack it in, and we're just going to go straight across the top like that. We're going to put one in that one. All right? And then we're going to just put one in that one. All right? And we're just going to keep doing that until it's gone. Now, Amber said, "Oh, yummy, you have eggs. Can I please crack all the eggs?" And I said, "Amber, I can't let you do that because I know that you're not telling a true truth there. You're telling a fib. So we're not going to let her do that. So we need 1 pound, 12 ounces of eggs. So a half of a pound is 8 ounces, and half of 12 is 6. So 8 and 6 is 24. Right. No. Try again. 14. 14. So, and 14 and 14 is 1 pound 8. Right? Yes. Good. All right. It wasn't a test, everybody. So we're going to do 14. We're going to do 14 ounces of eggs. So let's see where we're at here on. So you have 8, 10, 12, 14. So if you want to take the eggs over to the sink, okay, and go ahead and crack enough eggs to get up to that line of 14. I have a bag here that you can put your eggshells in if you like, Preston. You can set the bag in the sink. And you cracked eggs before, Preston? Okay. So you've broken a couple eggs before? Yes? Okay, cool. I broke a jasmine before. That's an inside joke. Boom, boom, boom. Shh. Merry Christmas. I got that for you. All right. So, would you like to? Huh? It's okay. I'm good. Would you like to distribute the rest of that? Okay, cool. So just like I said, when it gets down too low, you might want to go ahead and just scoop it out with one of these scoops. That way you don't think you're packing in. Thank you. That way you're packing in. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been gifted this amazing gift here. Look at that. Round Table Live. No, get away. Get away. It's this one. Stop. Stop it. Stop pinching me. No. So Amber is she's getting her mix out. She's dividing them up. So we won't talk to her because we don't want her to get confused on which one she put in which side and which one she put in the other side. Not that she already did that. I won't say that. Breakfast in the bakery every morning. A Coke and a cake, chocolate cake going on. Nope. Nice.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was just given some amazing information that there is. Go ahead, hit another one. Pepsi is making Nitro Pepsi. That means I will be a customer. So with what Amber is doing, if you wanted to, Amber, you don't have to use the cup if you don't want to. You could just do like one scoop here, one scoop there. Once you're done. Are you even? Are you even now? Right now?
No, I need one more.
Okay. So once this one gets one more, then you can just do them by the scoop if you want. So what we're going to do is, with these mixes, you can make cream cake. You can make layer cake with this. You can make cupcakes with this. You can make black and white cookies with this. And the difference is the once we finish with one of these batters, okay, it's going to basically tell us how many dozen we're going to be able to make with that. Rule of thumb is 1 pound of batter makes 1 dozen cupcakes. This size. So, all right, Preston, you're good. So why don't you bring your eggs over here? Okay. And do you have maybe a small bowl and or container? You can just use your knife too if you want. Right across the top. There you go. And so when Amber's dividing this up, so say if one is 3 ounces heavier or 4 ounces heavier than another one, it's really not going to make much of a difference because this isn't being presented into that bowl up top's fine. That one. Yeah. We're not presenting it to, any kings or queens or anything like that. So Preston did a great job, and he cracked the eggs, and we have 14 ounces of eggs. And Preston's going to tell you how many eggs it took to make 14 ounces of eggs. How many, Preston?
9.
Look at the camera.
9.
9. So 9 eggs. So he's going to take this measure again, and he's going to go ahead and crack 9 more eggs into that container. So now we have our eggs are ready. Our phenomenal baker's assistant here. We're going to put the lid on this, put it under the table.
If I don't see them cooked.
Okay. So we have our eggs. And the next item we need to get is our oil. So we're going to do we're going to do 12 ounces of oil. Yep. So we're going to do 12 ounces of oil. And we're going to need the measure that Preston has when we get our oil. It'll just make it that much easier. So we're going to start with eggs. With this mix, you definitely want to start with eggs first. It's the recipe calls for it. And what eggs do is when you add eggs to any type of flour or leavening, and the more air you add to it, is the fluffier that product's going to get. Okay? The less you mix it, especially cake batters, the more dense it's going to be. This is cream cake. The mixing instructions for cream cake are very specific, and I shall read them. I try to be. That's why I hang out with you. Okay, it says weigh your base and your eggs. Pour whole eggs into mixing bowl. Add cream cake base. Mix 1 minute in first speed to incorporate it. Mix 3 minutes in third speed. Third speed of a 4-speed mixer. All right. So we're going to do 1 minute first and then 3 minutes in third, not to overmix. Are we good?
Yep.
All right. So you can bring those over and set those down here. All right. So how I can mix the first one. Okay. And I'll show you guys how to mix it. And then when we do the second batch, you guys can mix the second batch. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to walk around here. All right, so Preston, you're done with the eggs, right? So now what we did is we put the eggs in an recycle bag, and we can go ahead and – does that trash can move? Does that trash can move? Yeah, bring it over. Please, thank you. I just don't want to – I just don't want to drip, right? Yeah, I just don't want to drip. Ladies and gentlemen, our beautiful assistant, Mindy. Now, Preston just got done cracking eggs. And the one thing Preston's going to want to do, now that he's finished cracking his eggs, is he's going to want to rewash his hands. Because anything that was that's any of the egg whites or egg yolks he may have gotten on his hands, he just wants to wash them off, rinse them really good. That way we're not going to transfer any any salmonella anywhere. All right. So, you ever done anything like this before? Like at church or anything? Oh, this is cool. Okay, good. That makes me happy. All right. So, and these are extra eggs for you guys. You guys eat eggs?
She doesn't,
I was just teasing. That was a joke. Okay, so most breakfasts of champions that most people have is they have a really good breakfast in the morning, eggs, bacon, orange juice, milk, right? I have Monster and a donut. So,
You didn't share this. Yeah, you didn't share this.
The eggs are just.
it's not like a coat. You're not gonna bite your hair
Okay,
off.
take care of the eggs real quick.
thank you. So we are on location, so we do borrow some equipment. So we're going to borrow this piece of equipment, which is your Kenmore mixer. All right, so our cupcake liners are in. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. So what it says to add the eggs first. The reason it says to add the eggs first is because it wants you to have your liquid on the bottom. Okay. So when your liquid's on the bottom, you don't get as many lumps. Okay. So because we have these two containers, which are actually the perfect size that we need, what we're going to do is we're just going to make an indentation in the center of the bowl. And we're just going to push our mix to the side, just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and pour our eggs from this container. We're going to pour them right in. We're going to pour all of them in. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to leave this container here, being conscious that it did have eggs in it. Can you give me a paper towel, please? And Preston's going to get me a paper towel just so we can put it down and just set it on top. Now we'll wash the table when we're done. That's cool. Thank you, Preston. Okay. All right, so we're going to do 1 minute in low and 3 minutes in high. And this does have turbo. We're not going to use turbo. Oh, I like this. This has a low and high button. I like that. All right, so we're going to start off inside. And where's the camera? Right there. Okay. Now what's going to happen, it's going to start to get a little tight. Okay. So even though it's moving, what I like to do is I like to turn the bowl the opposite way I'm rolling the beater. Now I'm going to turn it up a little bit and make 2 our low. So we're on number 2 now. And we want it to get creamy. We don't want it to get fluffy. Okay? Once the flour is gone, because this is not an industrial mixer, the flour is now gone. Okay? So now we're going to go to high. We're going to turn it to high. And then we're going to turn it up to about 3. And there's our high. And we're going to turn the bowl. And then use your hand mixer in a circular motion and pushing your bowl the opposite way. And Preston, can you grab your phone and set me a 2-minute timer? Please. And the reason I said 2-minute timer, even though it says 3 minutes, by the time he gets the timer set, it'll only be 2 minutes. And we're just going to keep spinning this the opposite way, going around, getting everything mixed in. And actually, Preston, we're going to stop when you have 1 minute remaining. And then I'll explain why. So what I just said to Preston is we're going to stop when he has 1 minute remaining, and then we'll have him go ahead and reset his timer for 3 minutes and just put it on pause. All right, so if you can see from the camera, and it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to stop, and then we're going to bring it over to this camera to the, I think, let's see, which one's the best one, Chris? The one behind me, maybe? That one? How about that one? No, definitely not that one. Maybe it's just that one. Yep, I think that was the best. Yep. It's nice and creamy. It's not fluffy. It's really dense. Look, it's really dense. Okay, then that's what you don't want. You don't want it too fluffy. You don't want it fluffy like Gonzo, fluffy. He's not big. He's fluffy. Joke. I got jokes. I don't want to go outside either. Thanks, man. Don't be jelly. All right. So now that we have that, we're going to get our additional liquids. Yep, that's cool. So we're going to get our additional liquids. So we're going to use this container here because we already had eggs in it. No sense in rewashing something if we don't have to, because we're just going to put, because you'll leave and I'll have to clean everything, Gonzo. So we need half of that. So that's 8, 9, 10. We need 12 ounces of oil. And this goes up to 16. So we're going to do 12 ounces of oil. All right. So that's 12 ounces. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. And then we're going to put our lid back on. And then we're going to go over and 8, 9, 10. So can you go over and fill this up to 8, and then just grab any of the cups there and fill one of those cups like 3/4 with cold water. So Preston's getting us the 12 ounces of the 10 ounces of water we need. So the measure that he has is an 8-ounce measure, which is fine. So he's going to fill that up with 8 ounces, and he's going to bring another container over that has at least 8 to 10 ounces of water in it, so we don't have to go back and forth to the sink. With these cupcakes, these are going to be really, really moist cupcakes. All right, so now he has his 8 ounces here. All right, so we're going to keep that there. Now, you want to add your oil. It says to add both, but because we have a small mixing bowl, we're going to add one at a time, and we're going to add it. Preston, can you hand me my phone behind you, please? Thanks. And don't forget yours. All right, so this is the second mixing stage. Second mixing stage says to incorporate oil and water 1 minute first, scrape it down, 3 minutes in first. The reason it says first speed now is we've already added that air into this. So it's fluffy as it's going to get. Now we just want to incorporate the oil and the water. The reason we're not going to add both of them together is because it'll make a mess. So we're going to add the oil first. And if you notice, it's okay. It won't spill out. As soon as those beaters started getting some oil on them, they wanted to free up the batter. We're going to do the same thing, circular motion. You keep it in one spot. Thanks, Gonzo. Thanks, buddy. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and finish all this oil up. So that was the allotted amount of oil we needed. And once we get that incorporated a little bit, we don't want to overmix. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start adding our water. We're going to put in half our water. And now it's starting to get really nice. Again, it says 1 minute, but because our bowl is small, we might have to just turn that off, go to low. I went to super low on the mixer because I don't want to overmix this mix. They'll make it too fluffy. All right. So this was 8 ounces of water. 8. Can you get me 2 more ounces of water, please? And Preston's going to get us 2 more ounces of water. And like I said before, you can pour it in, Preston. If it's a little more or a little less, meaning an ounce here or ounce there, it really won't make much of a difference. Now this batter's really coming along. Now, what I said earlier is if you have 10 pounds of batter, it's going to make approximately 10 dozen cupcakes. And just my years of experience, I am a professional baker by trade, and I've worked timeless hours with pastry chefs. So for 40 years, I was a baker and pastry chef in many different, not pastry chefs like you would see like in France or something, but I've worked a lot of pastries. All right, so now all the water and the oil is in. We're going to slowly start bringing the beaters out, nice and slow. You bring your beaters out nice and slow, super slow. That way your batter's not going to fly around the kitchen. And there you go. So now what we're going to do is we know we're going to use this container. So we're just going to set that like that. We're trying to work as clean as we can. Now, here's the cool part. When you're making something like this, have fun with it. You know, do something different. So some of these cupcakes, we're going to put some chocolate chips in them. And we're going to bake mini chocolate chips in them. Be different. If you like chopped up maraschino cherries, get your maraschino cherries, rinse them, put them on a drain board, chop your maraschino cherries up. If you like any type of dried fruit or anything that you think is going to enhance what you're making, go ahead and use it. All right, so let's see. Let's pop into chat real quick.
45 minutes. I haven't eaten anything.
Well, you're not in the run. Did you have a fast pass?
Oh, sorry.
No, sorry. So you have to get to the end of the line.
He goes outside though. Look at him.
All right. So I'm just going to back up, say hi to chat, see if you have any questions. We can do a Q&A once we get some of these in. Thanks for coming back, Gene. Appreciate you. AAA Sparkles, what's happening? Angela, thank you guys for coming in. We got 17 people here. Stream it out, tube it out, as Pete says. All right. So here's where some of the magic comes in. Like I said before, these are our cupcakes. Can we crank that up? Let's go. Let's do 350. Is it the top one and the bottom one? Can we do top and bottom? Let's do top and bottom. You have an extra screen here. Awesome. We're going to use that too. Do you have 2 screens in the bottom one or just one? Okay. What's that? What? Does it just go here? Do you have another one for this one? You have to ask the boss. But we're good. All right. So we're preheating. That was something I guess I should have did earlier was preheat the oven. But that's okay. It's cream cake. It's not going to lose any of its pop. So it's going to be condensed. So that is you. You see yourself, right? Yeah. Wave. Annie Coog, everyone. How was the priest this morning? What'd she say? 1, 2. Okay, cool. So let's just look at something real quick.
No.
Oh, Bumpuses! It's the Bumpuses dogs.
Come on.
Release the hounds. Release the hounds. All right, so. You're welcome. All right, so it looks like we're going to be doing 1 tray at a time. Is the bottom one getting hot too? All right, great. Okay, cool. So we're going to take this out. So it looks like only 1 and 1 will fit. So if you're ever going to do something, like for your baseball group or something, you want to bake cookies. You want to bake a lot of them, but a short period of time. Find out who made the oven and see if you can order 2 more of those shelves. That way you could do 4 trays of cookies at one time.
We can also, if you want to cover one cookie here, we can let down
What does this do?
everything.
Get out. All right, so what Preston says was they have this, it's called a, how you say it, Oster? Oster? Under there. There you go. An Oster oven. So we'll be able to put a dozen cupcakes in there too.
You want me to start this one too?
So that's awesome. Yes, please. That would be great. Exit, stage left. Exit, 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 stage left. You were, but now you're going that way. I love children because they're somebody else's. They're great kids. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to have, I am right-handed. So what I would suggest, I'm going to lay that down, Preston. There we go. That's okay. Stay. I'm right-handed, so I like working right to left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the big cupcake tins. Oh, no, you're fine. And you know what? We can spin around also, Chris. Why don't we spin this around? And then we're going to zoom in. I should have thought of that sooner. It is. It was, but she's Jessie is not feeling too special today, so Chris offered to jump in. Okay, so Preston, here's what we're going to use is just a regular ice cream scoop. Maybe you've seen these before. It's got a little. If you're right-handed, they're great. If you're left-handed, you have to use your fingers, and then it kind of is just backwards. But they do make these for left-handers. These are disher scoops. So what you do is just go inside the bowl. I like to go inside the bowl, and I come up flush, which means I push the batter like that, and you get a very nice, you can see that nice scoop. And you squeeze that, and it helps the batter get out. And again, do they have to be perfect? No. Right? So when you put them in, you squeeze it, and then you turn your scoop over so any residuals will just stay on the scoop. That way you're not going to drip it across your table. So if you like working clean, I do. I like cleaning up behind myself, which I definitely will here. But I don't like making a mess when I'm baking.
So if you sneeze in the batter,
You just throw it away.
oh, well, I thought that was a batch given to a friend.
No, not my friends.
Right.
Maybe your friends, and everyone knows that's you talking
Right.
because we do have 4 cameras here.
Well, I would tell you. Can I tell a story about this morning?
Can you
So,
stand there here next to me so they can hear you?
oh, I apologize.
That's okay. No, that microphone will pick you up. Yeah.
So Tina needed some stuff this morning, so she called and she said, "Can you go to Target to get it?" Well, we went to Target and it wasn't there, so we went to the Dollar Tree.
So-
Was that what it was? Dollar Tree.
When
Yeah.
you
And
just
Andy
get your
Coop
batter,
was with
don't
us.
submerge the
And,
whole thing. Submerge, just
And
scoop it up
luckily, we were
halfway,
allowed to let her in because
Come up,
they did allow service
turn.
dogs. It did say that on the.
squeeze it, and then turn it back over.
That's my story.
So what did you buy?
I don't know. What did I buy? Confetti and yeah.
Oh, I saw the confetti. I saw that.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
You don't have to ask me. It's your house, dude.
Pictures came out.
But
very
I
well.
appreciate that. Thanks. You can go take a chill if you want. It's all good. I still have to keep
How many
streaming.
batches are you making?
All of them.
All the things.
Every batch.
We're making all the batches. All the batches we make today, we'll make.
Okay.
Yep. No, these are hot. These are hot dog rolls. Cupcakes.
Oh!
We make cupcakes
Have you-
tomorrow.
Can you make those? For me, can you make those pretzel dogs? Oh, have you ever had those
I'm
pretzel
sorry.
dogs? Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone in chat. That was Annie Coog that asked that question. What are you making?
And if you missed
We're
the
making
story,
corn
check out
muffins.
my service.
We're making corn muffins. Okay, so
You just put that in the thing.
I did.
I saw it.
Yeah, I did.
I'm telling on you.
Good.
Okay, so are we cupcakes? I already asked that. Well, I didn't know if they're muffins or cupcakes because,
What is the
where I
difference
come
between
from,
them?
it's still like 9 a.m.
Okay. Well, that's the nice thing. Annie, that's a great question, though.
Then I saw the confectioner sugar.
She didn't ask the question.
Flour.
So Annie asked if we were making muffins or if we were making cupcakes, and that's a great question because a lot of bakeries used to use a basic muffin mix. Oh, you scared me. Woo! Heartbeat.
You gave him a heart attack. He's 72. I mean, come
Yes. I'm an old man. They used to make a basic muffin mix, and the basic muffin mix was super dry. That's why they would always add things to it, like apple slices and apple chips and cherry pieces and stuff like that. So what we did, or what a company did, is I have to finish up here, and you're going to scoop the next batch.
Okay.
You could. My brother from another mother just stepped into the room, but he's being berated by Hugs. Okay. So, Preston, remember we talked earlier about pounds of batter? And hold on, I got it. Good to see you. Oh, I love you, brother. It's good to be seen.
What up, chat? Are we messing stuff up yet?
Not yet. We're working on it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get as much out of here as possible, and then instead of using the dry bowl that we have over there with our next mix, we're going to go ahead and when we do the next one, we're going to go ahead and mix. Tina, you come in. Tina, come in. I need somebody to help me wash the dishes.
One of the things is maybe wash the dishes. Ensemble.
Well, what do you need to wash dishes?
Soap and water and a sponge.
Soap and what?
Water and a sponge.
Soap and water and a sponge. Soap and water. What did she say?
Soap, water, and a sponge.
Water. Soap, water, and a sponge. See, I guess when you cross the Mason-Dixon line, your voice doesn't change, does it? I thought it did. I thought, like, you get over the Mason-Dixon line, go south, you say, your voice changes like this. You say, hey, everybody, we're in the kitchen here with Chris and Preston, and we're going to cook up some vittles because we got a bunch of people coming in. So, what we were talking to Preston about earlier is when we said, when you're making something, oh, my God.
It's on. It's hot.
Good to see you. Now get out of my kitchen. How are you? Congratulations! I'm so excited for you. The one thing that I didn't bring that I normally bring is that little plastic scraper that everybody loved. I don't think I put it in there. There's not a blue. It looks like this. Preston's about this big, and it's blue. See if I brought that. I don't think I did. I'd be surprised if I didn't, though. Okay, so I didn't bring it. So that's a surprise. Now I'm surprised. Okay, great. All right, so Preston just informed me that the oven let him know that it's ready. Yeah, she's got double dutch. I do too. Okay, so this one's ready. This one's ready, and this is currently still 3:35, and this one's ready. What does the timer mean? Where does it see your temperature? Okay, good. All right. So let's go. You can just go ahead and pick one up, straight up. Pick it straight up. Yep. And bring it over. Watch your fingers. And go ahead and slide it in. Yep. Perfect. Okay, and go ahead and give that 12 minutes. All right, we're going to check this at 12 minutes because I've never baked in this one before. It's going to take between 12 and possibly 18 to 22 minutes, depending on how it bakes. It is a cream cake. It is not a layer cake. Now the other ones are ready. Okay, go ahead. It doesn't matter which one you want to put in. And same thing. Go ahead and set it for 12 minutes. Preston, you're doing amazing. Thank you. And we went to crack eggs, and that's when we lost Amber. Yep. She wasn't having any yolks today. Get it? Yolks? Boom, boom. Shh. And Preston is rocking and rolling.
That's just 12 seconds.
No, it's
So again, everybody, thank you for stopping in, and thank you for everyone for all your support. I hit 300 subs, and what that means is next week when I get back to my home base, that means we're going to celebrate, and I'm going to invite in a bunch of a slew of my friends to come in live with me one day next week, and we're going to do an unboxing, but we're also going to do a 300 sub giveaway on my channel, and we're just going to have a blast, and we're not going to bake anything that day. We're just going to celebrate that day. That's singing. You were singing earlier. I like that. Okay, so I'm just moving this little thing inside back and forth just to get out all the, and you know what? It's going to give us a little baby cupcake, and because I know that's not going to bake evenly. Is that correct? And why would that be correct?
That's less.
Yep.
Also, the airflow because, right?
Yep.
You're mixing the
Yep.
cookie.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put that one aside. And then once we mix this one, we'll just take that, we'll mix it into this. Because if we were to put this in here and bake this together, it would burn and we'd forget because we'd be busy. All right. So we don't have room for that, right? No. Okay. So we'll just let that one sit off to the side. Now, I need to come over to my earpiece and listen to my producer because I have to ask him a question. You can talk.
Get in and fix things.
All right.
Do it as does.
Hi, Chris.
Hello, friends.
Chris, are you ready for a giveaway?
Yes, I believe we are.
Okay. Fantastic. Do you want to come on?
I can share my screen here.
Okie doke. All right. But can they hear you?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And we're going to let's see. Let me go get the first one and bring it in. The orchard hat.
just the hat or the whole thing?
The whole thing, yeah. The whole thing. Did you get on? Yeah. Okay. FYI. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, FYI, guys, I'm going to do my giveaway. So if anybody wanted to get on, you have to be, if you're not on.
I agree, Yachty. I want to win a cupcake too.
On the big screen. Yeah, that's cool. So, okay, so our first giveaway from earlier is we have a Epcot International Food and Wine apple orchard hat, along with the apple orchard dish towels for your kitchen, along with a apple orchard apron, right? Apron. So, and you just need to be in chat, be a subscriber to the channel, and my handy dandy amazing executive producer has a wheel with everyone's name in it, and let's give him some numbers. Let's get a couple numbers from the chat, and that way he can mix it up for us. Hi, Amy, you come in. You want? You come in. Oh, good morning. Everybody's welcome. It was this one. We still got 6 to go. Oh, that was. But wonder why I beeped. Okay, we're good. That's good. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab my earplugs. Because I think if I open this up, we're going to get feedback. Okay, so I'll just do this. Okay, put my earplugs in. All right, whenever you're ready, Chris. Come on, Preston.
All right, I've put it in. I've shuffled all the numbers in chat. If you are ready, Mr. Baker, I will spin the wheel.
I am ready, Captain. My Captain.
There we go.
Here we go. Good luck, everyone. And thanks for being here. Ian B, congratulations. That is great. Congratulations. Ian, just hit me up on IG and send me a personal message so I can have your address and we can ship that out to you this week. That's fantastic. So could you possibly put that in or just put a piece of paper on it, say Ian B for me? Thanks. I appreciate that. And fantastic. So we already have our first batch. We have a dozen here. We have a dozen here. And we have a dozen in the oyster. And this is going to be really cool because this is going to show us how different ovens bake different. This is a double Dutch oven. There's an oven on top and an oven on the bottom. And I don't know who makes it, but this is an oyster single. This does toast. It bakes. It broils. It makes pizzas. It's a true convection oven. So it dehydrates. So if you wanted to do sliced bananas, some apricots, some oranges, you can dehydrate yourself in here. Dehydration takes a little bit of time, but it's really nice. You can dehydrate your own fruits. It makes them a lot cheaper on your end. So Preston, so we have another whole batter to make, and we made 1, 2, 3 dozen. So, and 12 times 3 is 36. And we're going to have roughly how many people tonight? Right. So that's a guesstimate. So I already had that answer. So Pete answered that question for me earlier. And we're about 40. Okay. So what we're going to do with our next batch is we're going to probably do another dozen cupcakes, maybe another dozen and a half of cupcakes. And then we're going to make some cream cake cookies with some chocolate chips. And we're going to make some chocolate chip cupcakes with this next batch. All right, so while these are baking, we're going to move into something else. So, Preston, your water gets hot real good? All right, great. So what we're going to do, you have a pot bigger than this?
Yeah.
Great.
We got all sizes. Like this big or smaller?
That's perfect. That's perfect. We're gonna let your water get hot for a while. And where did I put? I had another container like this in a bag. You grab it for me, please. I am just rooting through everything in this house. Great. You can set this on the table.
Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Nope, you're coming this way. Nope.
Is this hot? Is it hot yet?
Let's go get a treat.
Not hot yet. Does it take a while for your water to get hot? Does it normally take a while for your water to get hot? Okay. We're going to wait for it to get hot. Okay. And then we're going to turn the stove on.
Oh, yeah, right there. And where we go? Other side. Where we go?
I hope you do well on the test. Oh, there's a test after this.
Oh, good.
You have to go back. Go back and watch the video. All right. What's that? Okay, great. Great. That's good. All right. They look nice. They look nice. And this one we probably won't even turn. We'll just add additional time. So what we did is we baked at 350 degrees And the reason we baked at 350 degrees is we didn't want them to get like doughy on the inside. Sometimes if you bake cupcakes too hot, they'll pop and then they'll muffin over, and then the insides will be gooey. And we didn't want that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some water, and we're going to put some water on the stove. And we're going to bring it to a slow rolling boil. And we're going to, we have some amazing chocolate here. This is dark chocolate wafers, enrobing wafers. Now, that's a true cook baker there. She was going to reach in, but she didn't wash her hands, so that's awesome.
Doesn't matter if you're a cooker or a baker.
It's a good practice to get into, isn't it? Yes.
Well, yeah. That's what I was
Touch the dog. You guys can come in if you like. Come on in.
Look at this yumminess.
Welcome. You're the newest guest. You get a free phone.
Oh, nice.
It's our lucky day.
All right. Right. You have tongs? It's right there.
Oh. Wow. What's going on? Can I just...
Chocolate? Chocolate? Chocolate?
Thank you.
You're welcome. See what people they get treats when they come in. Chocolate?
See what happens when
Get
it's all-
treats.
Come back in.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
I'll eat his.
Go out and come back in.
You go out and come back in. It's a revolving door. I'm back. I'm back. Can I have another one? Most definitely, yes. Give them it's 12. Give them 6 more. And same with the big ones. So wherever that oven is on that time, you can add 6 more minutes to whatever time's on there. It's melting chocolate. I just learned from bake. So the question was, did I go to school for this? No, I went from bakery to bakery to bakery and got trained by professional bakers. And it was fantastic. I loved it. I did it for 40 years. So we do have another, so you guys weren't here for the first mix. So this will be the second mix. But we're going to need, actually, we're not going to need any more cupcakes. So we're only going to make these, right? So we'll make these and those. That's okay. We don't want to rush it. So we're going to get our chocolate ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to melt down, this is dark. Apparently, everyone's telling me it's amazing chocolate. Oh, you're fine. We're going to melt it down, and we're going to dip pretzel rods. And then we're going to decorate the pretzel rods with chocolate jimmies and rainbow jimmies. And that'll be part of our dessert for our gathering today. And hopefully everyone will like it. So we're going to set those there. Our water is going to come to a slow boil. And then we're going to use our water to melt our chocolate. And I'll show you all how we're going to do that. You have like a soup pot. A soup pot. A bigger pot. Can I look under with you? Oh, that would work. Taller if you have one. Okay, we're going to set these here. Oh, that's perfect. That is as perfect. Yes. Thank you. All right. That's excellent. All right. So let's use this, and we'll do this. Okay. And then if you could just get a paper towel. Now this is going to be warm. Carefully dry that. It's hot on the inside. Be careful. All right. And I was given a gift today when I came in by Pete. Pete gave me this amazing gift. If you're from Baltimore, you know what Old Bay is. And so Pete gave me Old Bay. Let's go up here. Old Bay goldfish crackers. Am I right? Can't see it? Yes. Anyway, I got this one. Yep, they're good. Old Bay. Hi, I'm Chris for Old Bay Goldfish Crackers. So that was an amazing gift. I love it. And I don't know if you guys can hear in the background, but Preston is definitely keeping me informed of how the cupcakes are doing, which is fantastic. And that is a definitely good trait to have. And then this timer's going off. Is that what that?
No, it was just
All right. It's halfway done. Okay, cool. All right. So we have 3 more minutes on this one. So what we're doing is we're just prepping some stuff for our next mix. So we're going to go mix that up. Preston, I will give you the option. Would you like to mix the next one? If you don't want to, that's cool. You can just help me. All right, great. So Preston has said he doesn't want to mix the next one. So I'll go ahead and mix that, and he's going to help me. So the first thing we're going to put in is our eggs. And you can set that in the sink, please. Okay, and then we're going to take our dry mix. And we're going to dump our dry mix on top. And you can set that in the sink, please. And you can put the other one inside of it if you want. Okay. And we're going to get 8. Can you fill that to where it says 12 ounces? Turn it towards you and just fill 12 ounces of oil. Okay, so we've got 2 more minutes on our timer behind us. We're going to go ahead and mix this. Get into our first stage of mixing here. Now we have our eggs and our dry mix. And the reason I started it when I did is I looked over my shoulder and I have 2 more minutes left on my timer for my cupcake. So I'm going to use that timer to time my first minute. Because Preston was busy and I was busy. Can you, yes. Your water's next to you. You can use the water right next to you. Got 10 seconds to go. Preston's getting 8 ounces of water. That'll be for our second stage. And all of our dry is almost all gone. All right, and our timing is up. All right. So, great. Can you turn that down to about 5 or 6, please? Actually, go ahead and turn both of them down to 5 or 6. So now we're going to do 3 minutes in high. How long have we been streaming? Okay. All right. So you have cooling, like cooling screens, right? I think I saw them under there. They actually look like screens like the one you had up here on top of your cooker, but they have little feet under them. Why don't you go ask your mom if she's got, they're called, all right, they're called cooling racks. They're called cooling screens. No, they look like the ones that are sitting in the oven, but they have feet. And you lay cake layers on them. Thanks, Preston. All right, so the timer's about ready to go off, and we're going to find out where the hot pads are. It looks really good. And there's a hot pad. Oh, there's that's a hot pad for a pickle. Okay, no, I don't have a hot pad. And Preston, hot pad? Yes, please. What did they say? Hot mitts. That'd be great. Thanks. Cool. You can have that one back. All right. So our timers are going off. We're going to put cancel. And it says your cooking is complete, which it is. And what I did is I just touched on them a little bit. These are beautiful. Fantastic. Nice job, Preston. We're going to just set those there. We're going to close our oven up.
That's definitely a baker thing.
Yeah, it is. Just touching them.
Yeah.
So VP said that was definitely a baker thing. So basically, what I did is I opened up the door and I touched the center of them, and the center of them's done. And cream cake, you want it a little light. You don't want it on the dark side. It springs back. When it springs back, it's done. So we're gonna set these over here on the stove temporarily, and then the third one's gonna come out. You want to pull the third one? And why don't you go ahead and set that right there, Preston? I'm going to let Preston sit this one on the hot pad on the table. That way we won't melt his table. All right. Woo! And there that goes. All right, so now we're back to where we were. These are going to cool a little bit. Did she say cooling rack? Okay, cool. All right, cool. Let's go with you know what? Let's just give them a couple minutes, and then we'll pull them out, and we'll put them. We'll put them somewhere so they can cool. All right. So now we're going to go into our second set. So now we're going to go. We're going to go into low again, and we're going to add our oil. Now our ovens are now empty, and you say, "Well, you have 4 muffins sitting there." Yeah, we have the 4 muffins that are sitting over Preston's shoulder. But what we're going to do is we're going to add that muffin batter or that cream cake batter into this batter when we're done. And then we'll just make additional cupcakes. You are more than welcome to step in here. You know that, right? Okay.
What is that?
This is a cream cake mix. Cream cake mix. The difference between cream cake mix and regular yellow cake mixes, most yellow cake mixes are, if you buy them from the store, they just say to add water. If you pick up a mix that says cream cake, it's going to say to add oil, eggs, oil, and water. Sometimes it just says eggs and water. The oil is what makes it super moist. Okay, now we're going to slowly start adding our water. And you can hear the motor, once it gets a little bit more liquid in there, starts to free up those paddles. Congratulations to Ian. He was the first winner. He got the Figment hat from the Food and Wine Festival, the hand towels for the kitchen, and a cool Epcot apron from the Food and Wine Festival. Congratulations, Ian. And thanks everyone for being here. And again, thanks for being 300 subscribers strong. I really appreciate that. I was so excited when I hit 100, let alone 300. And to hit it here, it just means so much more. Hit it when I'm in Pete's house doing a bake. That really means a lot. Chris, I'm sorry if I'm talking over you. I can't hear when you're talking, so I'm sorry. All right, so we need 2 more ounces of water.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What, did it die?
It used to work.
Killed it. It's never going to happen here again.
Okay, everybody. That concludes our teaching for today. All right, so we're gonna just tap this off here. Actually, it's just what happens is it overheats. It'll be okay. It just overheats. It'll be fine. It's just overheated. That's all. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's not brand. It's
Oh, wait, it's working great. Can you reach in there and grab my whisk, please? Thanks. Thank you. All right, so our mixer it overheated a little bit, which is fine. So we're going to continue with the rest here. Can you set those in the sink for me, please? Inside those other containers. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine with me. Open the door. You can open the door if you want. It's got a screen on it.
It doesn't.
Oh.
You're not pushing.
Baker, can I say one thing?
You can say many things.
Donna would be done by now.
Ah.
Oh, my word.
Did you hear that, Donna? Did you hear that, Donna? That was very nice of him to say that. I'll take that as a compliment. So there. All right, so this is the batter from our first batch. And what happens to your batter as it sits, it'll all your leavening agents, your baking powder, baking soda, and all your shortening your eggs, they start to work, and it makes them spongy. So what I have the opportunity to do here, because I'm doing another batch, is I just do that. So you just pick up your liner, put it between your two fingers, pull it out. This is already mixed, so it's ready to go. So I'll just mix that in there. Thank you. All right. Now, that is ready to go. Okay. And we're going to take off our beaters, and we'll drop them into the sink. Wash our hands and come right back. Now, so what we're going to do, I'm not washing them yet, but thank you. What we're going to do is we're going to put some batter off to the side, and we're going to go ahead and make some chocolate chip, because that was a request, and I like fulfilling requests. So, and what I'll do to help expedite that is I'll just take my handy dandy scooper here and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
No, it isn't.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to stop at 9. And the reason we're going to stop at 9 is we're going to put some mini chocolate chips in here. All right, so we're going to grab our bag of mini chocolate chips. Thank you very much. Thanks for helping. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and open these up. We have our handy dandy switchblade knife here. There you go. And this you do not have to measure at all, because you like a lot of chips, put in a lot of chips. You like a little bit of chips, put in a little bit of chips. So we're going to just sprinkle some chips around there. Okay, just like that. What's that? Oh, the one to the left. So that one, I mean, if I were to go in that one next time, I'd probably cut a minute and a half off of it, just because, yeah. And the bottom one here bakes a little hotter than the top one. Help yourself. Help yourself. All right. So we're just going to mix them in real good. Get our chips out of here. All right, so now we're gonna put this. It doesn't have any chips in it. We're gonna set it in there, and hopefully, and again, be understanding too. If you're baking for somebody and they're lactose intolerant or they have some type of allergies or special recipes that they have stuff they meet. Just be aware. So this is yeah. Hi guys. Had to show him. Now wipe off my hands here. Okay, so we're gonna go with another super duper dozen. And
Congratulations, Ian.
I have lost both my assistants. They are busy doing other things that they've been asked and directed to do. So that's okay. Producer Preston did a phenomenal job with me. He likes baking. He did a great job, and he's just out, just saying hello and being a very good host. And so is Amber. But I do appreciate them coming in. I just wanted to make sure that they knew that they were, my first two Disney Baker assistants, and that's why I wanted to gift them with these Chef Mickey hats. Okay, so this one is done. So we're gonna go right into the oven with this one, and bake. Set temp. Start. Then we're going to go for the bottom oven. Bake. Start. So those are preheating. They're at 280. So we'll just hang off for a little bit. And we're going to transfer those out. All right. So here's some of our first set of cupcakes. And we're going to set them over here. And I think there was a handy dandy tray down here that I saw that I could use to put these on, and there was, and here it is. Ta-da! Ta-da! All right. What we're going to do is just set those right up on here. So what happens if you let your cupcakes sit in your muffin pan too long? Yeah, they're going to keep baking. They'll bake, and then as the temperature changes, they're going to sweat. It's going to make the bottom just moisture. The outside paper will sweat. So what we're going to do here is we're going to just dry up that liquid a little bit. We'll set these here. We'll set that upside down. We'll go ahead and get our handy dandy liners here. And again, we did spray the bottoms of these, but this time we're just going to put the liners in and spray the top. If you're just joining us for the first time, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Chris. I am the Disney Baker. I am a baker of 40 years. I appreciate you coming in. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you like the content in which you're watching. I also collect Disney pins. I have a very, very wide and range of Disney pins in my collection. I've been collecting, I think I was corrected last night. I think it was 2002. So I have over 9,000 Disney pins. I do make Disney pin boards, and I do have pin vlogs and lives from my studio, and which will be definitely building. Continue. I just moved to Orlando, Florida from Maryland, and we're slowly continuing to settle in and enjoying that. And I do make magic. I am a cast member. I work for Walt Disney World at the Magic Kingdom. So it's a lot of fun. So we were talking about when I was setting up, we were talking about, when you're on location like this, what are some things that you would do different? But one of the things I would do different is go ahead and get my, I have a mixer that I'm using that mixes my sound. I think the next thing I'm going to get for that is a wireless ear set that plugs into my mixer so I can hear my executive producer and whoever's helping me on my stream. That would be very helpful. So we're going to. Oh, thank you. All right, so in a few seconds, and I took the papers out because they're just going to burn. I mean, you can set them with your new papers and just put them aside next time. No sense in throwing them away. You just put a little bit of canola oil on them. But if you want to throw them away, you can. They're only a couple pennies a piece. All right, so it looks like our oven is almost there. We'll set these over here next to these. Yes, I think so too. You know what? I'm going to do something. Watch this. Watch this. See, this is how a baker's mind works. Well, not all bakers' minds, my mind. All right, so Mindy just said something. She said these chocolate wafers, these melting wafers are really good. Let's take one and put it in the bottom of each one of these. And we'll see how that bakes out. Now, we're going to be careful because putting chocolate in the bottom of anything with immediate heat, it is going to melt, but also they make that bottom bake a little bit quicker. So we'll just make sure we don't overbake that. So may I use the scoop again, please? Mindy is working so hard and she's cleaning everything in the sink. Thank you so much. That's very unexpected, but very appreciative. Very much so. So let's hit that like that. All right, which brings me to something else that just came into my mind. Sometimes you'll notice that your cupcakes will like rise up and then lean over and fall over. Sometimes that's when you put too much mix in, and sometimes it's when sometimes your batter could be too loose. And so a couple different variables there. If you think your batter is perfect and everything's going to work out right, as you have your batter here, just take a little bit of your canola oil and just give it a shot right in the center. Just like that. All right. And what that's going to do is it's going to leave a moisture spot right in the center. So the outside is the heat's going to hit it, and it's going to come up. And all that heat is hitting the side that doesn't have the moisture. And then it's going to take a little bit longer for that moisture to bake, which is going to allow that to come up. So these will definitely look different than those, but we'll show you that when we bring them out. All right, our oven says it's ready. So we're going to go ahead and drop our cupcakes in. I keep calling them muffins because you can make cream cake muffins out of this batter. And it's getting joyfully noisy out there. I love that. All right, so we're going to go 12 minutes. Let's go 11. And start. Start. I think it started. Did I do that right? If it's blinking, does that mean the timer's moving? I want 11 minutes. Was that 11 hours? Okay, so how do I change that? How do we reset it, Timer started. All right, so let's go cancel. Cancel. That's right. Bake. Start. Bake. Start. And then we're going to hit timer. Cook time. Press 1 for up. Okay.
I think 11 hours would make it a well done cupcake.
And how do I start the timer here? Oh. 11 minutes. Thank you.
That's only the top, right?
That's okay.
That's only the bottom.
That's okay.
Okay,
It can be.
top?
Yeah, it can be for both.
But the top,
Oh yeah.
that's
Oh yeah.
that's what
Oh, I got you. Yes. Please. Yep. Yay. Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry?
You need these ones too?
In that one, yeah, but we need to preheat that one, I think.
It should take long. What did I miss? Me wash your dishes.
Okay.
Do you need like
So,
anything under?
Can you do me a favor? Can you come to the other side? And go ahead. Go ahead, wash your hands, and then come back. And then if you could take all these cupcakes out and put them on this tray, and we'll see how many we can fit, and then see if we have some sort. We can probably use this screen also, and you can put them on this screen. We share the screens. Like share the screen. Could you, when he's working on that, could you just see if you could get some of that off me, please? Thanks. He had one. She had one for you. Yeah, add some more water. Time flies in the kitchen, doesn't it? Time flies when you're having fun. Perfect. And Miss Mindy will have a screen for you. And the rest of them can go on the screen. Okay, so now we have our batter here. And you go, well, what are you going to do with the rest of your batter? You already have enough cupcakes. Well, we do have enough cupcakes, and that's great. But you know what you get to do? You get to do something different. All right, so what we're going to do is, Preston, where would I find some flour? Just regular flour. Here?
Hey, mommy. Hi, bud.
And there's some all-purpose flour. Excellent. Okay, so we have some all-purpose flour. So we're going to take some all-purpose flour, and we're going to take one of our other ice cream scoops here. And it's a couple ounces. It's not much. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take this, and we're just going to coat it on top, and we're going to use half of this. And then if we need more, we can come back, and we're going to add that in. Now, it doesn't have any flavor. It's just flour. But what that's going to do is just tighten up this mix. And any batter that you buy from the store that has eggs, oil, and water as ingredients for you that you have to put in, you can do this. And we're going to make what most people call black and white cookies. We're going to make something similar to that. It's just going to be a cream cake cookie. And we're going to make some that are going to be plain. And then we're going to make some that are going to be chocolate chip. Right, so that's going to make that batter nice and thick. Right? Right? Normally hats like similar to this bother me. Can I sit this here? Bother my head and give me a headache. This one doesn't. I haven't done that one yet. Okay, so we have our, and always hydrate. Right. Lightly coat your tray with one of your favorite pan releases, whichever you like. I like canola oil. All right, and now we're going to take the same size scoop. We're actually going to come over to the sink here a little bit. We're just going to rinse it. And because we have some of the batter on there, and it kind of got a little bit sticky, and it hinders. Do me a favor. Open that up. Thanks. I'm going to show them a trick. Okay. Oops, sorry. Yes, please. All right, so Mindy has been gracious enough. This is Mindy from the VIP Project. She's amazing. She's been gracious enough to wash all the baking utensils we've been using. All right, I'm going to show you guys a trick. This is just warm water. Put your scoop in your warm water. Squeeze it. Tap the excess water out. Go ahead and get your scoop. Bring it over. Put it on your tray. Take your excess off. Put it in here. Take your excess off. And the reason you do that, I'm going to show you in 1 second, is because there's nothing left in that scoop. The excess that's here, Just go ahead and put it back in the bowl. You can normally do 2 to 3 scoops sometimes, depending on what batter you're using. So I'm going to do 2. Actually, I think I can do 3. I'm going to do 4 because this is flowing really nice. All right. And what I'm going to do is just take my excess off and let it sit in the water. When that gets hot, we'll put that one in. Yep, 8 minutes. 8 minutes, yeah. All right, so we'll bake these. We're going to bake these in the big oven when the other cookies when the other cupcakes are done. All right, so now we're going to start doing double duty here because now things are really starting to roll out. Okay. So these are still a little on the warm side. Is your door closed in your room? Are there any dogs in your room? Okay. Is there a place possibly on your dresser, maybe up high a little bit? Is it because it's cooler in your room than it is here? I just want to cool them down a little bit. You think there's a place you could? What's that? Yeah. Wherever you think they won't get bothered by dogs and or get anything on them. I just need to cool them down a little bit before I ice them. All right. So that was great. Thank you, Mindy. And you have that screen, Mindy? Excellent. Thank you so much. All right. So we have this additional screen here. Then we'll actually go ahead and use this. We'll go ahead and set these up on here. And we're using this. This is actually an oven screen for the how do you say that? Oster? Oster? Okay. For the Oster. Yep. The little ones last long in the car last night?
I don't know. I didn't have it.
Was he asleep when you got there?
No, he was upstairs checking out his brand new dinosaur stickers.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that'll wake you up. All right, so Preston, you can put this wherever you guys keep your oil. That's yours. I'm giving that. I don't need it any longer. All right, so we do have our batter left over. The nice thing about the batter is we were talking about it earlier. Is it going to get airy? And sometimes it does if it just sits in a liner. So here, if it gets airy, you just want to. Can you just set that over there for me, please? You just want to just drag a spatula through it, nice and slow. To it'll push out any of the air. You don't have to beat it and mix it because you're not just going to beat air into it. So just go it around, and then we'll let that sit. And let's see if under here if we have another cookie tray. I don't see one. That's okay. We'll just use the one. I don't. I just use hot water. So Mindy asked me about soap or no soap in the muffin pans, in the cupcake pans. And the reason she said that is because sometimes when you add a detergent to cookie trays or muffin pans, that your next item on that will stick. So if you just rinse them with really, really good hot water and get that oil residue off, they should be fine. If you've ever used one of those black iron skillet frying pans from your great grandmom or something, the reason it's got all that, I think VP did. What did VP make that one time? What did VP make? He made something one night in this pot, this old looking pot. And he was talking about how he doesn't scrape it off or anything because it's seasoned. That's what he called that, seasoned. Like, right. So, right. I was just thinking of something. We got those cookies just sitting there. No, these are going to be the black and white. I'm not going to put anything special on them. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here. We're going to, can you reach in and grab the blue bowl, please? Yes, sweetie. What's happening?
I miss you.
Okay, I'm ready for you.
You ready for me? You ready for me?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm trying to say hello. How are you? Good.
Look at all this chocolate.
Bueno.
Bueno, that's all you can say?
Bueno. Bueno. Mucho bueno.
Hey, Christopher, ¿dónde está la basura?
Yes.
It's so good to see everybody coming in and hugging. It reminds me of like holidays getting together with family.
I'm sorry. La basura. Oh. Sorry. I failed my class. We were, and then I failed.
Okay. And you gave up her.
I didn't give up. Just a lot was happening with Dad and when my sisters came. So and I'm using that as an excuse. I'm being everybody see. There's a microphone here. That's a microphone. There's 4 cameras. Wait, look. Yay! Right there. Look. Oh wow. All right, so here's our while things are baking, I'll turn around while things are baking and cooling. So we have a big pot of water. I took a coffee saucer, put it upside down in the water. I'm going to take this pot. I'm going to set the pot in the water. And that's what the chocolate's going to go in. Isn't that right, Mindy?
It is. Double boiled.
And Mindy, how do we say chocolate? Yum! Like the meatballs from last night.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So you let your pan touch the water? Everyone says not to.
I don't like to temper my chocolate in a microwave. And what we're gonna do here is we're not double tempering because we're not adding it as a decorative chocolate. Like if I was like to be writing like Pete or a design, I would melt it down, let it get back to room temperature, and then do it again. And double tempering always makes a better chocolate. It's designed that way. So we got that going. We got this going. We're going to go ahead and get our tips ready. Our tips ready. Right? Let's see if this works. Haha. Hey, look, everybody. It works. I didn't break. That's a word that we got to stop saying in this house. Break.
It needed a timeout.
Can you help me there? Not all of that's me. I just need some help with it. Thank you. Were you able to? Do you eat chocolate?
Absolutely.
Chocolate? 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 You're very welcome. Now get out.
Maybe you don't eat chocolate. There's something wrong.
That's unless you're allergic,
Right.
which I've come across that. Yep. It's funny because I said to Chris, I said, if you need to talk to me, you can Instagram me. And I don't think that I looked at. We can't see for Amber's. Right, got it. That was a long time ago. It was 12 o'clock. Thanks. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. So we're gonna do is we're gonna go into like phase 3, and that's decorating. It was here. It was yeah. I am too. I always use it. And look.
That didn't seem like a tool that you would have
my thermometer, my pastry wheel, a couple of my other tools. This is for my chocolate. All right. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right. So our chocolate is slowly tempering. We're going to take our electric cooktop. We're going to take it up to number 9. We don't want to overheat it too fast. The nice thing about tempering your chocolate is once you start tempering your chocolate, and the box is right here. I'm sorry. The box is right there. Once you start tempering your chocolate, you don't want to let it sit. Was there? Yep, this is the one. You want to go ahead and use it. Oh, that air feels good coming in that window, didn't it? Woo-hoo-hoo. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come over. I'm going to go ahead and readjust this camera. It's not. It's theirs. And I don't think I can zoom it. I can. Ooh, nice job, Chris. Yeah, I'm doing that from like right here. Look at that. That's hard to do, but I did it. Should be. Yes. That he says he's got a timer on it. Oh my God. You know what he did? You know what he did? Hey, Preston. All right. So he did. So what we're going to do here is the chocolate's still, you can start to see. So that heated hot chocolate is going to melt more of your chocolate than the hot water will at this point. So what you want to do is now get a good. Now here's something that I shouldn't be doing. You don't do metal to metal. Yeah, see if it's not going to be in there. See if there's one in there. Anything rubbery, they're beautiful. That's perfect. Thanks. Oh look, it's Mickey. Look. Oh, hiya, pal. Oh look, he matches my shirt. All right, so we're just. Oh, this feels really good. This feels really good. So now, yeah, and the water's really taking off. So now you could literally take this off right now, and the rest of that chocolate.
Hey, you broke something else in my house?
What?
What the hell?
What?
We don't want this to boil.
Oh no, that's good. No, that's fine.
Helping. He needs help is what I'm helping. I'm washing dishes.
Baker's killing things.
Things clean.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm learning.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Trust me. It's all good. And I have to, we're going to put these here. Put that there. Thank you. Okay, so can you just lift that off for me and just set it back here? Thanks. Yep. Okay, hot stuff coming out behind you. Thank you.
Shall I turn off the heat?
Can you? Yes. It's okay. You can actually keep the water on the front. Yeah, please. And hot stuff coming out.
Something like that's how I check to see if they're running.
Ian, that was always my favorite part of baking. Getting the liquid whisk.
I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna stress it because it's still going. Sir?
I'm retiring at 55. Do you think I could have something before then?
Oh my goodness.
Have something?
Oh my goodness.
Something.
Yes,
not
you
making
can
something.
win that tomorrow. Just go back
Oh.
and watch from the beginning of the stream. And that's your
That was
your
Jason,
lesson.
everyone. When they say pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, that would be Jay. No attention. Am I right?
Mac and cheese pizza. So good.
So good. So good. So good. Shot. All right. Sure. Thanks. Mano a mano. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some decorating tips on some of our items here. And I did not bring a really, really big tube for the favor. Rinse that whole thing, please. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna do like multiple things, like pew 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 pew. Let it go, let it go. Okay, so there's no timer currently. Okay, we're gonna turn this one off. If you want to go eat, go eat. Good. All right, so what we're doing is we're making up our decorating tip bags for our icing. So I didn't bring my scissors. I normally bring my pastry scissors, but I didn't this time. And there's a pair of scissors in my car that belong to Pete. I'm not going to tell him. Oh, I guess I just did. So this is called a coupler. It's called a decorating coupler. So we're going to take a decorating coupler and we're going to put a star tube on it. And then we can put this coupler screw right on top of that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to roll this down. Actually, what I think we'll do is we're gonna simplify something here. We're just gonna use the coupler straight out for the buttercream icing. Not being my casa. You get kind of confused. Nice. I think I surprised the woman sitting here with the glasses. I think I surprised her when I took it out with one hand and pushed the screen in with the same tray and then closed it. She's looking at me like wow. Like, yep. That's how I roll. All right, cookies are going in.
Don't set it for 11 hours, Baker.
All right, so the cookies are going to bake at 325. Yeah, I didn't even set a timer. I'm just going to go with Baker's mental intuition here.
Start smelling it.
That just makes it easier for me. again, things when when you're baking and when you're going to set up something like this, understand you can't if it's a stream like this, you can't make everything because you can't make the buttercream icing and then make this and make that, make that. Everybody's gonna be with you for 6 or 8 hours. You can if you want to hang in your stream. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I want to be in here.
I'm not telling you what to do then.
That's why I have a husband.
I hear you. So is there anything I haven't broken yet? I bet there is. I'm looking for something to break. All right, so I rolled my bag. These decorating bags, you can buy these online. They're poly bags. So I rolled it backwards over my hand and over the bag. And then what I like to do is just keep doing it. And that way my icing will go down inside. And then I use my thumb. I push the spoon all in and I use my thumb against the plastic to get the icing off. And again, keep your icing inside the bag. And shake it down.
Are you still live?
Hi, Preston, for me, please.
Preston?
Please.
Preston. Thanks, Nikki.
Can you bring me that tray of cupcakes, please?
Yes.
Thank you. And then what you do is then go like this and bring your bag all the way down and then close it down here. Don't close it up here. Close it down here, okay? And squeeze it. And then when you squeeze it, hold it tight with your thumb and your finger like you were just thank you. Actually, right up here. Boom. Right here. And then what you want to do is just grab it and then twist it off. Twist it off just like that. And what that does, it keeps all your icing down. You know, it doesn't mean a little bit of icing won't come out from when you twisted it, but you keep your icing down. Right? And then if you ever have to put it down, keep it tight and then tuck this under and then set the weight of your icing down like that. It won't come unfurled. All right, so what we're doing now is we're bouncing back and forth trying to get a little bit of everything done. I want everybody to enjoy some of the cupcakes. So these are the cupcakes that we put the chocolate wafer in the bottom. So we'll see how they turn out. Okay. So we have our chocolate. We're going to set our chocolate. Our chocolate was nice and melted. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it back on our water. We're going to turn our water back on. And again, I'm doing a couple things at different times because I'm trying to multitask. Yes, ma'am.
Do you say sir? Chris?
Yes, ma'am.
Dad Bill says he would like a cupcake and pizza, please.
Yes. Yeah. Well, who was the guy that you called? No, the guy that delivered the McDonald's to you last night. What's that called? That company? Yeah. Tell them that they're behind. DoorDash. They're behind because he couldn't get his toll card to work.
Okay. DoorDash is behind because they couldn't get a toll booth.
Toll card, yeah. They couldn't get their toll card to work.
Oh, we can hear. Okay, good.
All right, so what we're going to do, guys, and again, thank you so much, guys, for everyone coming in. Look, this might not be your thing, and I get that. You know, baking's not everybody's thing. Dude, I will tell you, I just said, dude, it's my thing. And if you haven't noticed that, it's so my thing. I could do this all the time. I haven't done anything this intricate since I made the apple strudel last year for my new community, which actually was phenomenal. You know, and what I'm doing now is I'm separating the cupcakes out a little bit. So when I go to ice them, they're not really going to kind of touch. All right, so we're going to do that. We're going to run over here. We're going to look at our cookies. Our cookies look beautiful. All right, so I don't want anybody to freak out and go, what? So what we're going to do is we're going to take our decorating tip. And I'm trying to set these in between the rungs so after I ice them, they won't fall over. All right, here we go. I think we'll go this way. No, we're gonna go this way on this tray. What's up, Pete?
How much? You're doing a great job. Cupcakes.
I appreciate the thanks. And I did not break the mixer. It was broke when they gave it to me. Now you can start on the outside and work your way in.
Gonzo! Gonzo!
Yes, sir.
Hey, can you give her a hand for a second? Dump this water out and then just throw the can over the fence. I'm gonna put it on the front porch for trash. Throw the water.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll we'll throw it over the fence.
Now, if anybody knows anything about Pete, Pete's a no sprinkle guy. He likes cupcakes, but likes cupcakes without the sprinkles. Just because the place is called Sprinkles doesn't mean everybody likes sprinkles. Isn't that right, Pete?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. But some people do. Pete, what time are we leaving here? 4? Okay. I don't know.
When Baker asks what time they're leaving there, they're going to a baseball game to see the Washington Nationals play this afternoon.
Okay. So that is, am I going this way, this way? All right, so that is, there we go. That is the first tray, there we go, of cupcakes that we're going to take out to the table.
And now we're all by ourselves.
Help yourself, help yourself. Some with and some without Jimmy's.
Hey, Gonzo.
Pound it. Sup?
What?
How are you?
Good. You still
Good to
live?
see you. Yeah,
How long is this night stream for?
until I'm done. Or until Chris falls asleep, whichever comes first. So we're gonna finish up maybe doing the cupcakes.
I'm saying hi, hold on.
Oh, they can't
Hi,
hear.
everyone.
Hi, everyone. Everyone, say hello to Gonzo. Gonzo, Gonzo.
Where you
Can I
going?
use that? Oh, looking for something to put it on.
I want pizza too.
Yeah, springform pan. I can use that. I'm breaking everything. That's what I. Nothing. Pay no attention.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
You have insurance, right?
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Everybody, eat dessert. Eat dessert. Eat dessert.
Baker, what'd you make that icing out of?
Buttercream icing is butter shortening, 10x sugar, vanilla, butter flavor, and a little bit of blue food coloring. Yep, you take your toothpick, put it in, put it a little bit, just this, and then swirl it into your icing. It makes your icing whiter.
Hey, lady, I didn't get a chance to say hi to you yet. I'm so happy.
So
Yeah, I was in
if
the
you don't
front
put
coat.
blue
I'm
in
in
it, what
freshman
color is
coat.
it?
It's still white. The blue just brings out the white because of the fluorescent lighting.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was gonna say because you know that sounds really.
No,
Yeah.
no. Asking all the questions. And just telling me no lies.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
Baker, you sure you're someone you know what?
Nope. Nope. Yeah, kind of figured that. Didn't like that.
What do you do?
trade that one out. Trade that one out. It was too low. That's what you don't show. I learned that for the first time, right? Hey, Baker, those look a little burnt, right? Those look a little crusty there, buddy.
Smells good in here, man.
Thank you.
Wow.
And we.
You leave your eggs on the counter?
I need everybody that has pizza out of the kitchen. I'm getting complaints. Dad Bill's not happy about seeing all the people with pizza.
I'm empty, though. I'm done.
It's not my fault. Not my problem. Oh, sorry, Chris. Chris can hear me. Not my problem. I can't help it. Uber's late. They should have paid their bill. Cupcakes are on the counter. Welcome.
You can hear me, man.
Yeah. Microphone's here. Microphone's here. Yeah, it's on wireless.
Chris, buddy. Miss you, man.
That's messed up.
Miss you, man. Where's the microphone?
Right there. He can hear you.
Chris, I was looking forward to meeting you, man. I don't know where you're at, but
Yeah.
looking forward to meeting you, man.
Waiting for the chocolate chip ones.
Soon. I'm gonna come to see you.
Cookies.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So you can do this a couple ways, depending on what you're comfortable with.
He's in his
If you're once you get your chocolate pliable, you can do this a couple ways. Okay, so get your bag made up. Is it going to be hot? Yeah, it's going to be hot. All right. So what you want to do is you can get an ice cream scoop. Yep, you get an ice cream scoop. Okay, and just go in. And again, what we were talking about, your bag, make sure your bag is low where you want. Now understand, it's going to be hot. Okay, but also understand that you already have a tip on the bottom, and it's gonna drip out, right? All right, and it's gonna get hard real fast. All right, so you have to move really, really quick, and understand it's hot. Okay.
Wow. That's nice. Get behind the scenes picture.
And don't be afraid to make it like extra special with something. So if you have like your chocolate jimmies with you, just go ahead and open up your chocolate jimmies and take a couple chocolate jimmies and just hit it with double chocolate.
What's a chocolate Jimmy?
These are chocolate jimmies. What do you call these?
I call it what it says on the package. Sprinkle.
Okay. That's okay.
Well, I was wondering what he said when he said something over here, and I didn't question him. But I was like, I don't know what the heck.
There you go.
Again, leave it to the round table to come in. Cause shenanigans in the kitchen.
Oh, I got
Okay, so there's a lot of different things you can do. All right, so here's what we're gonna do something different here too. All right, these have chocolate chips in them, and these don't. All right, so and these are still warm. All right, so what you could do is you could take your buttercream icing, right, and you can put a tip on your buttercream icing, a star tube. Now, before, I just used the coupler, and the coupler I put in the bag first, and I didn't use any tip on it. And that was just an easier way to ice for me. All right, so then what you can do is you can do something like this. Just go across the outside like that, right? That's all you want to do. And what you're doing is you're making a border. All right. Then what you want to do is you want to take your coupler and your tip off of your chocolate. Okay. Hold your coupler up. All right. And then just make sure this is closed. I'm sorry. Make sure the bottom is closed. I dripped a little bit on the floor. That's okay. All right. Thanks. And what you want to do is just go like that. And stop. And stop. And stop. Just put a little bit on each one. And once you get a little bit on each one, remember it's going to cool real fast. And go ahead and take a small baker spatula and just smooth it out. Just like that. Out to the edge. Just do something, you can use your imagination. This isn't in a book anywhere. It's just, use your imagination. It's just years of doing stuff. And if you spill some on the floor, you can pick it up later. I mean, it's wonderful that, when Mindy's just been like on my right-hand side since about a half hour after we started. She's been doing a great job. I really appreciate that. And that means a lot. But I forgot that that's going to come off the top. Boop, and it happened. All right, so now what I'm going to do is get this chocolate off my finger. I'm going to pick this bag back up. I'm going to put just a little rosette in the center. Like that. Now, if you're a diabetic, I wouldn't suggest eating a lot of what I make just because it's got a lot of sugar in it. Got a lot of sugar, and it's delish. But, all right, so now what I'm going to do is put my tip back on and understand that was hot chocolate in there. And make sure my top is closed. It's still nice and hot. Go ahead and drizzle. Yeah. And these have chocolate chips in them. Boom. Done. All right. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to open this up. I'm going to put my tip in the sink. I'm going to squeeze my chocolate back into here. Only because I'm going to need that. I'm not going to throw my bag away. I'm just going to let my bag sit. Because I can pop this in the microwave later, warm it up for a second or two before I reload the bag with chocolate. I'll just lay that over here. All right, so now what I'm going to do is take the rest of my chocolate. I'm literally going to put all my chocolate in here now. All right, so now here we go. I need another tray. I need a over here. We have our bag here. Okay. 50, we're going to go bake. 3, 2. Okay. So our chocolate's getting ready. The cupcakes are done. We've made a lot of cupcakes. Hopefully everyone will eat a bunch of these cupcakes. If not, if you're gonna make a whole bunch of stuff like this, you want to treat somebody, take it down to your closest, your closest. What was I thinking earlier? Firehouse. Take it to a firehouse.
Yeah,
Take it to your closest police station. Hi.
This is the best cupcake I've ever eaten.
Did you hear that? Here, stand next to the microphone.
This is the best. Where's the microphone?
Right there.
Oh, this is the best cupcake I have ever eaten. And I'm not even lying.
Thank you very much.
What? Oh, I'm never losing weight.
That was a very nice compliment. That's just, just do what you like what you do. You know, you have that opportunity, go for it. And I don't know where the best camera is for this. Let's bring it up here. Okay, so these are the chocolate chip cream cake cupcakes, buttercream icing. And then what I did is I put the border of buttercream icing around the edge. Then I put the solid chocolate melted in the center with a buttercream center, and then I just drizzled them on top. So what I'd like to do is like put these in the refrigerator and chill them down. But I'm just gonna go put them out.
I was thinking the same thing,
Cupcakes,
Jonathan
eat.
Chong.
Oh, everybody eats
Doesn't help
cupcakes.
at all.
All right, so we got a bunch of cupcakes. Oh no. Oh, my water's getting too hot. You have to be careful. Try not to get water into your chocolate. A little bit got in here. If a little bit gets in, it won't be too bad, too bad. If a lot gets in, it'll be really bad. They're out there. They're out there. Help yourself. All right, so we got a little bit too much water in here. I'll take some water out. There we go. That's better. All right, that hot water. We put our tip in there. All right, it sounds like the consensus on the cupcakes is everyone likes them, which means I'm doing something right. So I appreciate everybody coming out. We're gonna do chocolate, and then we're gonna turn around and so the chocolate's doing its thing. It'll be ready in a few minutes. I still have my batter here. So we're going to work on that. The first, hopefully I was able to hide it very well. The first run of black and white cookies had an issue. So if I hid that well, you didn't see that. So we're going to go for the second set. And then what we can do is, all right, so there they are. I'm going to toss them in the oven. Hello. We need paper towels right there. Paper towels or a towel, hand towel. You can dry your hands with that light. He's adorable. It's adorable. Right.
Yes, Jill. I am the camera operator here in Ninja Mode.
One more track? You need help? I can take it. You eat this first? I don't know what that. I got two. Would you like? White bags.
This is white. The inside's black. Is that what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, Chris. I'm going to come over to the microphone here, and I mean to the speaker here. I'm going to throw my earpiece in. If you find it, if you can. And Greg Preston, and we're going to do the second giveaway.
Something like that, Sparks.
If that's okay with you. Preston. Sorry, guys. Hey, what's going on? Which one? And that was okay. I got it mixed up. Okay, great. Thanks. Okay,
Thanks,
so
Mike.
earlier I said that it was the Figment hat that Ian won. Actually, it was the Orchard hat that Ian won. All right, so this giveaway is going to be for the Figment hat and the Beauty and the Beast hand towels from Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, along with the apron that went with the festival. So when Chris wants to do that, we can do that. When he's all ready to go. All right, let me put my earpiece in. Let me check my oven. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm right behind you.
Baker knows how to make.
Allegedly.
They started as breakfast muffins, but it took so long now. Cupcakes for lunch.
Very good.
We're not gonna pay any attention.
Very good. Very good.
Any attention? No attention. Sorry, Chris. Hold on 1 second. Just have to move my chocolate and put my earpiece in. Thank you for waiting. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you.
All right. I think I've got everybody. So, yes, Jill, I got you in here too. We got everybody that was in before, and I've been adding people as they've come in as well. So,
Fantastic. Thank you.
would you like to give me a number to shuffle?
My number is always number 9. Is Jill on there, Chris?
Yes, Jill is on here.
You're on there, Jill. Yes, Jill, I see you. Hey, Jonathan, what's going on? Captain Akron. Francisco.
Francisco is on here as well. Pretty sure I added Francisco in. Yes, there's Francisco.
Ken.
And Brian K. All right, and Yachty says 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Did you have a wonderful day? Good night. Thank you.
Are we ready to spin?
Jonathan says 60. No, Gonzo, your name's not in there.
I'm in the chat. What do you mean not there?
Yeah, your name's right there.
Yep.
Yellow.
What's up, JC? What's going on?
Are we we ready to spin?
We are ready to spin.
What up, Chris?
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Good luck, everyone.
Come on, Gonzo. Come on.
Casey's corner of the world. Congratulations. Oh, fantastic. Well, is he here, Chris?
He was here.
Okay. Well, we can set a minute timer if you want.
Yep.
Let's do that. Timer. Timer has started. Hang on here for a second. Yeah, you all can hear that really good, can't you?
Yeah.
Should I turn it down?
Looks like he is still in chat. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Casey's corner, where are you? Uh-oh.
Casey.
20 seconds more.
Come on, Casey.
Oh, you did not.
We did not what?
Bring the troll.
I did. My good luck tonight.
Where's Mrs. Baker?
Pardon?
Where's Mrs. Baker?
She's on her way. She's coming to do all. Okay, that was the time. That was a minute, Chris.
All right.
All right, back in the hopper it goes.
Back in the. So we will remove Casey. I'm going to shuffle 7 times. Would Gonzo like to give me a number?
Would you like a number?
Sure.
10.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Brian K, congratulations.
Brian K.
And I just saw Brian, didn't I?
Right.
Yep, Brian is
Brian
here.
K.
Congratulations, Brian.
Brian K's a good guy.
Brian K, congratulations.
What do you want?
Thank you. All right,
Hey,
so
Chris.
let me finish up here.
Hold on, Chris.
Yes.
Before you finish up, step out of the way, you're fat out
Oh,
of camera.
sorry.
So, as you know, Tina and Joy do a lot with my channel. And they run my Discord and do all the stuff along with Jessie. Now, Jessie's not here, but I know she's with me in spirit. And on behalf of us, and I'm sure everybody else that's in this room, I just want to say thank you for this.
You're very welcome.
You didn't have to come here.
You're very
do
welcome.
all this. So, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate it. Now, hug the ladies first. And then you hug them.
He's doing an amazing job. I wouldn't want it any other way. I love baking. I love baking for people. You're very welcome.
I appreciate it. This has been awesome. Please don't kiss Gonzo here.
I'm Pete's Kitchen.
Yeah, please.
That's my butt.
Tina, what did you do?
No.
Hold on, I need to get a sound bite.
We're not sound biting that.
You
Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
We were thanking Baker for doing this whole thing.
Oh, thank you.
Did you get
Do you want
worse?
to grab his butt too?
Thank-
Oh, sorry.
Thank Jay's tongue got caught on my earpiece.
What more do we have to do in here, bud?
Just seeing where else that tongue's been today.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
I need Chris. I need that sound bite.
sorry.
Oh, Justin.
That'll be my first Sanudo sound bite.
I saw that.
Right behind you. We can be done. We can be. Yeah, we can be done. I have some other things I'm going to do on the side, but we can be done. and we
Go
can
ahead.
clean up. Yeah.
I just didn't know how long you were. What you were doing.
Francisco. Okay, so we have our final giveaway is going to be the Mickey hat, and so yeah, I got maybe. Chris, you good for 15, 20 more?
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll put it at 3 hours. Is that okay? 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish decorating, putting some icing on these. We're going to see if I can still. I got my tempered chocolate here.
Over a little. Down the bottom, over a little. On the brown cabinet. Second shelf. Brown cabinet. How do you say brown in Spanish?
Huevo.
Gonzo said he wants to do a giveaway.
Does he have something to give away?
That's what he said.
Does he have something to give away? Oh.
All right. Show it to them. Gonzo would like to give this away. I don't know if we should.
No?
We
Why
should.
not?
Should we do that? Yes. No. He just popped into the chat. All right. I guess we can't give that one away. All right.
Yes, we can.
And thank you to Dad Builds for doing this tonight too, as well.
Yeah,
I could not do my channel without Chris.
I couldn't have done this today without Chris.
Yeah, I missed him to death.
I was looking so forward to meeting him.
I stopped eating pizza because he called me and complained. I just won't eat the rest of the day.
Oh, you got the floor. Oh man, Chris went in, man. He got the right microphone.
Oh, yeah, Chris does good stuff.
They use this for conferences.
Where's Flipper?
They use it for
Arlene,
keyboards,
come here.
pianos, you know that, right? Put it in piano holes. Great.
There, hold on. You want this for VP for later? You can have it. Ice cream. You guys can have fun.
Rain.
No, I was kidding. Okay. Would you like to take the Tina? Did Tina know what the icing's all about?
Oh, sure.
Oh my God! You got to take that back to the room, right?
You're good. You got that? Oh, that's got to come back.
Hold on. Oh, Baker needs it.
It's got to come back.
Never mind.
Cannot. Cannot.
Yeah, everybody's saying how good the cupcakes are, dude.
Some sugar on me.
Excuse me?
Don't really do it. I'm just saying.
I mean, come here. Wait.
Chris, get that one too.
Come here. Give me your finger.
That's a perfect little dog.
Well, he's a perfect baker. There.
Thank you.
That was very nice, Pete. Thank you. What you
Hey,
said. Thanks.
yeah, I'm gonna go to the supermarket and get more cupcakes.
No.
Just want to like hang out with him for 2 weeks.
You know
No.
what you ought to do is when he actually gets back and gets rolling again, you guys are going, do a baking stream jointly together. I'm telling you, it'd be great. And you know, he's
I'll
got.
do what he does, and then I'll have great cupcakes.
Well, Claire contacted me.
Did she?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So we're gonna.
Baker's got a new partner channel, Walking
Yeah.
with the Woods.
Well, we hope.
Yeah.
We hope, but Claire definitely wants to do a bake with me. So I'd love to do that. That would be really cool.
Yeah, BakerBake.
I can eat it without it.
It's, did you try the burger cookies, by the way?
I did.
Did you like them? Not like them? Too much chocolate?
I'm a ratio person.
Yeah.
Were these moist enough for you, Pete?
Ask Tina that.
What?
Hello. Hey. I got your message. I got your message.
We are done now.
Okay.
So we could go to your house and get the tickets. And I didn't know how you guys were meeting and stuff. Right?
We're all just kind of going to leave from here like around 4:30 time frame.
Okay, so we're in the middle of the protest. We should be there in about an hour. Yeah, you gonna be there in an hour?
We will still be here in an hour, yes.
Okay.
All right.
See you there.
Awesome. Everybody would love to see you. That'd be awesome. Bye. I wonder what they're protesting.
For now.
No Jimmy's on cupcakes.
Well, I'd be protesting that too.
Right.
All right, I gotta go sit back there. My legs are hurt.
Go relax, for all. Thank you, Pete.
Great job.
Thank you very much. Thanks for letting me use your kitchen.
All right, you've got cupcakes everywhere. All right, let me slide by. Excuse me, Miss Mindy.
So that was pretty awesome. You know, hey, going back to bacon, you know, if you find something, like I said, if you find something that you're really comfortable doing, you know, just try it. You know, there's so many really good baking books out there. You know, for a novice to do stuff. Find a nice book, how to make like a French buttercream, something like that. If you do that, you know, once you do it, you won't forget how to do it. You really won't. You know.
They're great. I did a lot of research.
So here I'm just taking the icing I spread out to the edge, and I'm just dipping half the cupcake in it, just like that. You know, it's nothing magical, nothing special. Just put the cupcake in to the side, dip it, push it in, pull it out. Just like that. And some people don't like a lot of Jewish stuff. So you do it like that.
She's so sweet. So I have to give you what so they're running around.
So now, like I said earlier, once you use this bag, okay, you can reuse it. You just have to put it. Excuse me. You just have to put it in the microwave. Give it a couple seconds in the microwave. I hit it for 20. Let's see what happens. Do not put your metal tip in the microwave. That's not a good thing. You just want to soften that chocolate up just a little bit. A little bit. 20 seconds and I added it on. It's nice to hear everybody out there laughing and having a good time. You know, the cool thing about what we did this year with this meetup is Pete already announced last night that we're going to do another one next year, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it in June next year. So hopefully you guys can mark your calendars. We're going to do an Orioles game. So we're going to go out and have a nice meet and greet. Get together like we had last night. It's just a nice meet to meet the people that you know in chat. Get to know them a little bit better. Get to meet them in person. I think it's awesome. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab one of my other coupler tips. Again, this is called a coupler. You can buy these on most decorating websites. And I'm going to put, this is a number 4 writing tube on the front.
Justin loves that.
We'll have some fun with it.
Feed him to the Jabberwockies or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, it's a frosting now. Okay.
What's that?
Yeah, it's a frosting now.
You want to do what?
Yeah. That looks fun.
It is fun. When you get older, you should become a baker. Tell your mom. Tell your mom. Say, I want to be a baker. Who wants to be a baker when he grows up?
You better listen to everything he says, okay?
You want to help on? Yep. Sure. All right.
Those do look good.
Okay, so I want you to do me a favor. Okay? I want you to take these out there, put them on the same table where I got them, and say, hey, everybody, Gonzo cupcakes are ready. See Gonzo? How you say that? Gonzo. Say that. Gonzo cupcakes are ready. Go.
The cupcakes are ready.
I don't think he heard you. Go find it. Where is he?
Go find Gonzo. Tell him his cupcakes are ready. I made him look like Gonzo. His cupcakes. All right. So Tina's little one wants to decorate a cupcake, and we're going to let him decorate a cupcake. He wants to have some fun. So we'll suit him up this bag and let him ice a cupcake. Now, sometimes when you put more icing in your bag, sometimes you're going to get air coming out of it. So what you have to do is just squeeze that air out. It'll pop. There you go. All right, so here's what you're going to do. Okay. Okay. What you're going to do? is ready. Okay. All right, so you're gonna hold. What hand do you draw with?
I'm okay.
Oh, your left hand. Okay, so hold it with this hand, and then hold the top of it with this hand, and squeeze the top of it so it doesn't come out the top. And then go ahead and make a circle and go all the way around. And just keep going around the circle until you fill the whole thing in.
Good job.
Nice job. Look at that. Steady hand. There you go. And squeeze a little harder and keep going. There you go. That's okay. Keep squeezing. And as you squeeze, go around in circles. And come into the center. That's good. And squeeze harder. There you go. Squeeze a little harder. That's awesome. All right, so now what you can do is you can pick up this spatula, okay, and you can hold the cupcake in this hand here, hold it, take your spatula, and slowly just smooth it out and fill in all the little voids where you see cake.
This is why I watch baking stuff on YouTube.
Okay, so go from here and come, there you go. Okay, so now do you like chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay, now what you want to do when you're done.
Here, get some right here.
So now what you want to do is take your cupcake, turn it upside down, and put it right in the jimmies, in the sprinkles. There you go. Go left to right. There you go, just like that. Very good. He's doing good. Yeah. All right, so I'll hold that. So you're going to pick it up with your hand, turn it over, and put it right in the jimmies, and then pull it straight up. And it's all done, and then you can go eat it. There you go. Pull it. I'll pull it out. And that's it. So you're gonna need a plate to eat that on. and that's yours. You're very welcome.
That's really good.
It does look good.
I made my own cupcake. Good job.
Why? What do you want?
Can I do one? I guess I'll do one after that. Me too.
Line them up. All right, so you're gonna get some entertainment, guys. All right, so what you want to do is, are you right-handed or left-handed? Okay. Which one do you write your name with? Okay, great. So you're gonna hold that like this and keep that tight. Don't let any of that icing skip out. And then hold this with this hand. And then as you squeeze, move. If you're moving too fast, it'll break. So just squeeze and go and go and go. And your right hand, you want your right hand here. There you go. And then this is just to hold it so no icing comes out the top. Have fun. And you can't mess it up. It's all fun. There's something funny happening in the other room.
No idea what's going on.
Nice.
What?
Nice. You want that? Everybody can take a turn if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you want to dip it in jimmies, there's the jimmies are right there. You can dip it in jimmies.
You dip it in any kind of sprinkles. Yeah, right there, over there. Yeah, and then Lego like that. That's like. Go to tomato. So like that, right? Yeah, look at those sides. And then I put the
Well, everyone, I'm over here, and I'm gonna ice up these black and white cookies. We're decorating cupcakes.
Oh. Did she take it?
Sure, yeah, sure. Why she did it? Yeah, she did it just to have
Oh,
fun.
you're doing the
Black and whites.
black and whites. That's what we call
Black and white.
Wow, it's a lot. Oops. Oh, the sweetness was coming. Oh, that's a lot. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm glad you had fun. See, that's guys, that's what it's about. It's about having fun. All right, so we're gonna get ready for our next giveaway. I'm gonna finish icing these black and whites, and then we're gonna give our next giveaway. How's that sound, Chris? Got 3 minutes to go. All right, so Chris, when you have that ready, if you could, I will be done with the chocolate on these, and then I'm gonna put the white on them. I'll be done. You're ready, possibly. So what I did is I used that cream cake. I made cupcakes. I made chocolate chip, like muffin cupcakes, and then these are going to be black and white, what they call black and whites. I'm not using the normal icing for the white for the black and whites, just because I don't have any dipping icing. But I do have this chocolate melting icing and rubbing icing that I'm using, and that'll work just fine. So I'll bring that over. I'll ice those up. And that's the nice thing about baking stuff. I mean, it's just not too many people will turn away a fresh baked item.
Any more help?
And you can come in if you want. You want to play?
Yeah.
You want to play? Okay, here. All right, because we're getting ready to do our last giveaway. And Mindy is going to take the buttercream spatula here and just finish icing out these black and whites.
We're going to do a group photo outside.
Group photo outside. All right.
Yes.
I want to be there.
Yes.
I want to be there. So we're gonna tell him I need 5 because we're doing our giveaway, and then we're out, and then we can end the stream. Okay, so Chris, if you're ready, I'm ready. They're doing a group photo outside, so that would be actually a great time to end the stream. And thank you, everyone. I am here. Thank you all so much. Ed, pick a number.
Between what?
1 and 10.
1 to 10.
1 and 10? 7.
7. And this is for the Mickey
I
hat,
just pulled my hair up in this
the
thing.
Mickey apron, and the Mickey dish house. Or Chef Mickey's. Thank you, everyone, again. And good luck.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I just want to finish this real quick.
Congratulations, Ian.
Yeah.
Team Fist Magic.
Hey.
All right, let's hit the timer for a minute.
All right.
You're in my road.
I'm being called.
I knew we had one. I blame that. He helped me.
The timer is on. Counting down. Let them know.
Gene was here earlier. I'm not sure
Hey, we gotta take a
if
picture.
he's still here or not.
Yeah, he's ending the stream.
Guys, before you go, make sure you hit the thumbs up. This guy's amazing. I'm not saying because he's my brother. He's amazing. And executive producer Chris is amazing as well. We love him to that. So, bye-bye.
Okay, yeah, he wants to be photoshopped in. Get that logged in. We got 10 seconds.
I don't know if you want me in the picture.
Thank you, Jill. 3, 2, 1. Okay. That was loud. All right, back in the hopper. Give me a number, Tina, between 1 and 10.
9.
9.
All right, here we go.
Thank you, Chris. And thank you so much, Chris. You meant so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, you're on the wheel, Mike. Jill.
Jill.
Yay! Is she actually there?
Jill
No,
is
I'll
here.
get her this time.
And she's here. She's
Oh, good. That's the ongoing joke now.
Congratulations, Jill.
Congrats, Jill.
Okay. I'm going to take a step back so I can hear myself. All right, look. I am. Oh, there she is.
I can stand on my
Thank you, everyone, for coming out supporting me. Thank you, everyone that subscribed. I have 300 subscribers. That's fantastic. This was 3 hours of fun, preparation, and just fellowship with friends. We appreciate everyone. Thank you so much to all my mods. Thank you so much, Chris. Dad Bills really helped me out here. Everybody, please keep, whether or not Jessie, in your prayers. She's struggling with some health things now, and she just was unable to help me out today. But keep her in your prayers. Let her know that you're thinking about her. Give her a shout out on IG. We appreciate everyone. I always say TTFN, ta-ta for now. Peace, love, and pixie dust hugs. And pixie dust hugs will have to do for now until we meet in person. This is Chris, and come on in. Chris and Tina Marie. We're signing off from Pete's Kitchen. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We really appreciate you. Thanks. So long.